Day 109. We're doing it. We're doing it one day at a time. What a beautiful concept that is. Let me get through some of these analytics. And um, we had a pretty late night last night, but one for the books. A pretty late night last night. I said it twice. That's how busy we were. I said it twice. We had a pretty late night last night. Let's bring that man in. So we had a late night last night, but it was extremely well worth it. We had a great live last night. I was just kind of feeling it after work. So when I got home, jumped on and spent some time um, with some supporters that we know and some new supporters. So it was a very fruitful endeavor. And of course, you get to work and stuff. So good morning to you, sir.
Good morning. Yeah, I
Uh,
caught a little bit of that, and then like right as I joined, I got a phone call. I'm like, "Who's calling me this late at night?"
yeah.
But that phone call went for like an hour and a half, so I did not get to hang out as much as I wanted. But I was there with you were in the background
Yeah.
doing the
No,
work.
appreciate it. I get those too sometimes. I'll start watching and then got to make phone calls or something comes in. I've had
Good
guys
morning.
home repair people the last few days coming doing
Uh,
assessments and oh put the drywall in and this and that. But we are here. We've made it to day 109.
it's amazing.
Yeah, each day gets a little better. So as I chop through these analytics, goal is 10 likes as always.
It's a great
And
start. It's a great
yeah,
start.
yeah, we're at two now. Good deal, good deal. Right. Let me step out of doors. So uh, there we go. This is going to be a push-up only day for me this morning.
Yeah, it may be that for me as well. No, I got to do my squats. I got to keep the I got to keep the squats going. So let's be push-up squats. I think I got the low parallettes too. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, brought
Good
those
morning.
out.
Good morning, Jennifer.
Good morning, Jennifer, in the house.
Absolutely. Thank you for the like on the way in. How are you today?
Son, do not disturb. Jennifer says, "Me too. Push-ups and squats."
Nice. Indeed. I'm going to move this ladder out the way. Uh,
Nice work, Jennifer.
Push-ups and squats, yes.
hmm
I'm feeling good this morning. Thank you very much. Um, yeah, feeling good.
Doing real good.
Beautiful morning. Trying to catch a bit of the hydration before we get into it.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring out the big blue mat.
Say what?
Big blue mat.
Big blue mat. Yeah.
Blue mat. Blue, blue, blue.
Big blue mat.
Jennifer
so
said,
much.
finishing up making coffee for the house, trying to give you all a head start. There's that trolling. I
Oh
love it. I
no!
love it. Oh,
How dare you?
oh, oh,
Oh my goodness.
I love it. That's fantastic. Uh,
You kicking it off there, Mr. Vincent?
yeah. Is Jennifer somewhere's smiling Riley in the background? Yeah. Run, little rabbit, run.
Kurt says, put a thumbs up if you are hydrated, put a thumbs down if you are dehydrated. And he says that he is dehydrated. Oh
Uh-oh.
no.
Well, all engagement helps.
Sorry to hear that you're dehydrated, brother. That's no fun.
Why the lack of hydration? What's going
Yeah,
on?
what happened, bro?
Oh, nice.
Y'all, you guys set one in?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. There we go.
Oh, that's deep. That's deep for early. Awfully deep. Nice job. Right out the gate. X Roach, how are you, brother? X Roach is a new subscriber from last night's live. X, this is Nathaniel J Burns. In the chat, you also have Kurt, who's been with us for a while, and Jennifer as well. Jennifer does 100 push-ups and 100 squats every day. X is coming to us from Southeast Asia.
Hey. X Roach, Southeast Asia.
How are you doing today? Thanks for joining. Thanks for coming back.
I'm here with Mr. Vincent Alfonso Jamal, Impact Athletics Association. I'm also getting 100 squats in for over a month now.
Congrats.
Yeah. I was set one for me. Mr. Vincent's on set two. What's up, Loic? Just South Asia, actually.
Just South Asia? What did I say? Southeast?
I think so.
No worries. No worries, X. You were leading the charge last night with a lot of the stuff. So, what time is it there now?
Oh.
6:25 p.m. Okay. So is that about 13-hour difference? Morning, John. Yes,
Morning impact.
John was in the chat last night too, going bananas with X. That was one for the ages. If you guys have not watched it, there's a live to watch for sure.
Last night.
Yes. Yeah.
Got some boxing in. Damian Zagluski is in the house.
Damien, welcome.
Yo in the house.
Yo, what's up? What's up, Damien? Damien, we're on day 109 of 100 push-ups. If you haven't joined the channel yet, jump in. There's a great bunch of people here to chat with. John, doing great. How are you feeling? X says, "What's up, Yo-Yo? You joining the workout?" Yep, Yo-Yo was there last night too. Part of the madness. That was that was Midnight Madness. Ah, that was a fantastic one.
What's up, Red on the head? Honest Abe. Caleb Pot Punter. Doing a workout with Impact Athletics Association here on YouTube. Hundred push-ups, 100 squats. Using these low parallettes. There's low ones and there's high ones. These are low. Great for decline, press-ups, push-ups. Exactly, Roach. You can call them push-up bars because you do push-ups with them. True story. That's what I'm doing. There's some archival footage of Vincent and I at the park with the parallettes. It's good stuff. Check it
Yes,
out.
yes, there absolutely is.
There. They've been around. Yeah, calisthenics guys use them too. Yeah, it's like the world is a gym. Here's a pair of bars close to the ground that you can bring with you wherever you are. Pretty easy, fit in the back of a car.
Calisthenics guys use them too, I guess. Yeah, definitely. Think the higher ones allow you to do dips? They absolutely do. Absolutely. I think we were actually doing like side steps over them too, and front hops.
Oh yeah.
So as long as you're willing to take some risks, yeah, for sure. Nice job. Nice job.
Oh.
Yes.
I'm getting better at this. I got my little hydration station with me.
Nice. Yeah.
What's up, Claudia? Peak, Peke, olive oil. It's true, Jess. What's up, Brian? Yeah, I have the higher ones too. Um, but dips are not part of my routine. I would like to get back to doing them more. Uh, Building up, no rush. We'll get there. You'll see them. We'll break them out. Jennifer says 3 sets down.
Uh-oh.
Woo, let's go.
She's
She,
coming.
she is coming.
It's over already. It's over already.
Watch out.
Yeah, what do they say? Like when a polar bear sees you, like it's over.
It's already over.
Yeah. Uh,
Uh-oh. I better get to it then. I'll go a little closer this time.
yeah, yo, the sky is great here in the morning. Even better in the evenings. Nice work.
Ooh.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah. Day
Like I said,
109.
unless you're resting, they keep polar bears as pets. Unless you're Russian. Ah,
uh,
apparently.
yeah.
I know they kept bears. I know regular bears, but polar bears. Yeah, I'd never heard that, but who knows? Oh,
Nice job. Lindsay in the house. 20 push-ups, down 20 sets, 20 reps. 20 reps. What's going on? Doing 100 push-ups, 100 squats here with Impact Athletics Association on the Impact Athletics Association YouTube channel. 5:15 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Check us out. Mr. Vincent has been going for 109 days doing these push-ups. I do not have that many days in a row. I don't know how many days in a row I have, but had many days in a row doing push-ups, and even more days in a row doing 100 squats. So,
Well, and as long as we have more than one day in a row, that's
right?
that's the part.
Oh yeah,
What's up, Anthony?
feels good.
Good morning. I have a question. If I lose 1,000 calories a day on the Stairmaster, would I lose some muscle mass?
Probably.
I would think, yeah,
It's a lot of calories to lose
yeah.
in a
That's
day.
a lot of weight because you're what is it, 500 calories a day to lose a pound a week.
Yeah,
So,
and that's restriction, not losing. So, like, are
right.
we talking about a deficit to your total needed calories, or are we talking about not eating anything and then burning 1,000 calories? Because that's a different story.
X says if you get enough calories, got enough protein, you won't lose, and enough protein, you won't lose muscle. Kurt says, yeah. Lindsay says 40.
Way to go, Lindsay. Oh.
X says, depends on how much you're eating. Yo-Yo says, Vince is a machine. He don't get tired and sleeps very less. That's my alter ego. That's why Lindsay calls me Spider. Yo-Yo says you won't lose muscle only if you up your protein intake, if you're on a calorie deficit. Lindsay's at 50. Her and Jen, they're just walking us down at this point. I think they've hooked up and conspired.
Oh no. Good for
Ah,
them. Good for them.
yes, I love it. Passing the torch.
Let's keep it going.
Yeah.
What's up, Claudia? Pinky, Rebecca, Alejandro.
One,
Let's go. Let's go.
3,
Nice job. Vincent's on those knuckle push-ups today.
6, 7.
An adaptation often used to protect the wrists.
Exactly.
John says, okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Lindsay's on 60. Just
Of
cooking.
course she is.
Wow. Roach, actually, Yo-Yo, it is possible to lose muscle in a caloric deficit even after getting enough protein, usually in experienced athletes. Yeah. Yeah. Don't overdo it. Lindsay says, hey, John, and hello, all. Thank you, guys. Keep cooking. Keep cooking.
Lindsay says, hey, join. And hello, all. Yes, thank you, guys. But getting enough protein reduces the amount you lose significantly. Jennifer's at 70. Yo-Yo says, I thought carbs mattered much. Guys, as a collective group right now, we're cooking, but we got 7 likes. If you haven't hit the like on the way in, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Nice job.
Oh,
Lindsay's at 80. Uh,
damn. Ew.
this is that struggle run the last like 200 yards of a race, and somebody's just slowly reeling you in.
Got you on the sights.
She says, "Go, Jenny." Yes, yeah. We're getting hit up by the Legion of Doom. We got Hawk and Animal giving us the business.
Yeah.
Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Woo! I'm gonna eat, says Roach. Yeah, we're all eating right now.
Yep, got different hunger.
Lindsay says lols because she hit 90. Nice work. Nice work.
Oh, the walk down. Nice job.
What's up, Jim, Julian, William, Scott, Apache? 100. Got my cookies and cream workout on y'all
Ah,
again. Oh, no.
uh, that's
Oh,
fantastic. Nice job, Linz.
the cookies and cream.
uh,
I thought we weren't like that, Lindsay. I thought we had a
oh,
different. I thought
the
we had a
savagery. Yes. Kurt's doing finger push-ups and plyometrics. Nice. Finger push-ups are no joke. I've gotten down to the thumb and index, but I don't recommend it. Spencer's getting us in now. Good morning, Spencer. Good to see you. Good to have you guys in the chat. Thank you so much.
Dia Black's edits.
Name a soccer player for edit. Pele.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Beckham.
Other guys.
Messi. Messier. Or Messi.
Messi.
Messi. Kurt says I'll try 2-finger push-ups.
Woo.
Edix, what does with choice mean? Yep.
What's up, Stoya? Ronaldinho.
Goat.
Goat.
Kurt, watch those 2-finger push-ups. Be very specific. Don't let those fingers start bending in. They can snap. They can snap at any moment. And the best push-ups to Mr. Burns' point earlier is it protects the wrist. Doing this for me after all those joint locks over the years doesn't always feel great. So
Kurt says I failed. You failed to know any soccer players or what?
or did he fail on the 2-finger push-ups?
Ah, okay.
2-finger push-ups are no joke. No joke at all. Thumb as well. Thumb is crazy.
Lindsay said those were wide push-ups on my knees, by the way, just getting in what I can with time I can today. Hey, that's what it's all about. Way to go.
Exactly.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Yep. And Kurt, you tried. That's it. That's
Yeah.
it. Fail. What is fail? It's an acronym. First attempt in learning.
Boom.
There's no fail if you try. But if you don't try, you kind of fail.
Oh, yeah.
And that's something you got to learn. Kurt says he's only trained upper body this week. That's okay. Look, as long as you're not like trying to max press everything. Lindsay, I actually it's in one of my videos on the other channel when I was doing the coaching for the NFL at kids camps, and that's what I told the group of kids. It's I got a screenshot of it and I put the quote on it. Yeah, first attempt in learning. Let's go, Jen. I know Jen's bringing it home right behind us.
Let's go, Jen.
Yeah. Oh, do we have one more?
I have one more.
I do too.
I think you may have one more too, sir.
Yep. Yo-Yo says he doesn't know why, but he hates training legs, or he loves training legs and hates arm day.
Oh no. Can't be hating on arms, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to show him where the horse kicked you.
Right there. We're doing push-ups, squats, and more with Impact Athletics Association. I can only do 5 finger push-ups. Is that like 3 on one hand and 2 on the other, or are you counting thumbs? I'm just kidding.
And how
I hate
many
training.
fingers? Is it all 10?
Let's go.
One more like to go. Absolutely. Says, yeah. Love it. Thank you, Lindsay. Says 18 viewing, but 9 likes. Hope y'all hit the like button. Absolutely. Kurt's has done 5 total push-ups. Kurt, is that with all your fingers? Or is that like a thumb, 2 fingers? What are we looking at?
10.
Hey, 10. Nice job, team. Nice job. That's where it's at. Teamwork. We got it down. Appreciate you all. All of them. Well, just keep working at it, but just keep in mind, like, some of those things are, I don't want to say they're overrated, but it's seems like a lot of those things are built more around myth. Otherwise, more people would be trying finger push-ups and stuff like that. So if they're not coming, you'll be all right.
That's 10 for me.
Nice.
100 push-ups, 100 squats.
Excelente.
I got a interesting comment over here.
What do you got?
That's a good look. Not horrible representation of an American. All right. I don't know if we're trolling or not.
Say that again?
Not a horrible representation of an American.
Oh. Well.
I'll take it.
Okay. Right. How about we see each other as humans?
There you go. Yeah, borders are only there to separate us. Let's be humans together. Kurt says all of them, all the fingers, all the thumbs, all the digits, using to do the push-ups. Oh. Woo.
Yeah. Thank you, Lindsay.
Yes, you have.
Yeah, you have. Yes.
Yeah, Spencer was doing some finger push-ups. I saw that. That was pretty wild.
I think you should probably start like off of a wall or something, like the same way a beginner would with push-ups.
Yeah.
I feel like you really better condition those fingers.
Yeah, progress in the push-up from off the wall with the fingers, and then a little more
Off the
incline.
knees.
off, and then to the knees. Absolutely. You don't want to damage those little. You have more bones and muscles in your hand doing all kinds of crazy stuff than almost anywhere else in your body. So I am dealing with a hand injury myself. It's no fun.
Yeah,
You,
yeah. Lindsay
you
says
think?
he's cray cray. I'm not surprised he did them. I'm not even surprised he didn't tell me. I'd have panicked. So we love having you here as well. We have a great group.
Absolutely.
We have a great group here.
Vincent is just going crazy on those horseshoe crabs, smuggling in the back of the jacket.
I have a bit of worn out like coating on my cable, so it keeps me from leaning forward because the rough
Ah,
part will catch a dread. So
ooh, yeah, we don't want that.
yeah, yeah. If I ever pop up and I just have like a bald spot right here, just you'll know what happened.
You're missing one.
Yeah, and there will be a short on it too. I'm not. I won't deny the content. Man loses dread in tragic tricep accident.
Could be worse, I guess.
Yeah. Yo-Yo says, I hope this channel gets bigger with great, kind people joining it. Hey, in the last month or so, we've had over 100 subscribers. So
Yeah.
it's growing, and it's growing the way that it should. We're slow cooking, not microwaving. And that's how it should be. Lindsay
One day
says,
you
my
wake
black,
up, it'll be a different animal.
yeah. Lindsay says, my
Naturally.
blackberries were the biggest they've ever been. I've been picking them and roasting oats, topping over yogurt, and enjoying. That sounds like a Stark.
Ooh.
Yes, I want more Stark
Yeah.
recipes. Yes, same Yo-Yo. Absolutely. We're trying to grow this thing. Mike, Make with Mike in Orlando, Florida, has been amazing about hopping in and sharing the link to this on his social media channel. And if you guys haven't checked him out, he's got some really cool stuff. Yo-Yo says that recipe is amazing. Yeah, we haven't heard from Stark lately, so hopefully he's okay. I know he's popped in and out, but we'd definitely owe him a debt of gratitude when it comes to his talks on protein, his passion for protein. The man has a passion for protein.
Yes, he does.
It's unrivaled, I would say. Spencer, how you coming?
You doing push-ups too?
Yeah, he said he was just getting started. Oh, yee. Love it. Love when people are jumping in. Yo-Yo, are you doing push-ups? And did X jump out? I knew he was saying his day was coming to an end. Oh, thank you, Yo-Yo. It's just a small cage, but it allows some work. This is where we're doing the pull-ups last night. We did a hang. It was quite the smorgasbord last night. You guys ever try muscle ups? I have never done a muscle up in my life.
You haven't done a muscle up,
I've never done a muscle up.
but you've climbed a fence, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, I mean, that's a muscle up, right?
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yes. So it's the full body muscle up. Lindsay says about to finish making my Kirk's breakfast and get to the day. He had to take a quick side mission to get the pups out while they were in the rain. Okay, get to it, Lindsay. He'll get them in. Nothing will stop him. I believe it. Roach says I'm about to take a break. I'll be back in a bit. By all means. John is John's feeling it. Me too, brother. Kurt says the other day
What's up,
I
bro?
done weighted push-ups because regular ones got a little boring for sure. Yo-Yo says, no, man, I'm cooking right now. I'll do it later for sure. No problem. Lindsay, I noticed you were working out late, Spider. I appreciate you want to work more, but I worry you aren't sleeping enough, though. I apologize for my misplaced maternal instincts. Keep those coming. Keep those coming. And you weren't the only one. People were saying that last night in the chat, too. Like, dude, get some rest. And I was geeked. I was going. So I will mind it, but please know that after this, I'm going to take a nap. So I'm getting the rest. Sometimes it's just not all in a row. No worries, Yo-Yo. Lindsay, love you for that. Love you for that. Don't worry about that. That's the mother henning, and we're all here for it. We are all here for it. Yo-Yo says, how many push-ups can you guys do in one go? Um, fresh. I don't know. I'd give myself maybe a good 30, 32 and a half, maybe a few more. Yes, I'm a strong advocate of the naps. You may have seen my speeches at the House of Representatives uh, advocating for nationwide naps. I
Let's
was
go.
promptly escorted from the building, but it was definitely necessary. I think it was because I showed up in pajamas and one of those old timey sleeping caps.
Yeah, I'm a napper. Not gonna lie. It's a treat if you can get it. 20 minutes suffice often after a workout, after a hot Pilates class.
Yes.
Don't even drive away, just like take it down in the truck and start up again. Although when the summer heat comes in, I don't know if I'll be doing that.
Yeah. Vote for Senator Spider. Yes.
Mm.
Yeah. I will Uncle Sam you. You take a nap.
Whoa.
You take a nap. Everybody. Sleeping bags for everyone. I know. I know. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. It's early. Love it. Lindsay, you are an absolute treasure. And I appreciate all your energies, all your concern for all of us here, and your interaction with Aoife as well.
Oh yeah.
Very appreciated and does not go unnoticed. So if I have not said so, I would be remiss if I didn't give you flowers right here in front of everyone. I appreciate that. Yo-Yo says, yes, Ben, sir, you need to pass the law in school and universities too, worldwide. Yes, yes. We will have naps for everywhere. Oh, thank you. She's fantastic. Nap right between classes. Exactly. Boom, right there. Your chair, bam, goes right into a posturepedic of some sort. Bam. You don't go anywhere. You just lay back. What happened? I don't know about anywhere else in the world, but I can remember as a child in kindergarten, milk, graham crackers, and you laid out your little blanket and you took a nap in class. Now, was that just because the education system hadn't caught on that we need to like stress these kids at an early age? Or what happened? But naps used to be a real thing at kindergarten, at the kindergarten level. But then when Aoife got to kindergarten, I was almost saddened. the amount of work that they had them doing. I mean, they were young brains and they were excited to do it, but oh, the just the amount of things that they had to learn. There was like really no rest. It was crazy.
Mm.
Uh, and the school she went to, they deemed it. They said they have an aggressive curriculum, and I immediately like my soul just kind of like I had to tether it back in. Like, don't leave yet. Yeah, kindergarten do have that. Okay.
Um,
Yeah, maybe I both my girls. I don't remember their kindergarten giving naps, but maybe that's it. Maybe I'm from the old school.
we had naps.
Yeah,
Gotta have naps.
I think it's important. I think naps should just be an accessible thing.
You take naps.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. But I I do appreciate everybody's concern for the sleep, and I will do that. Uh, just my backstory is working graveyard for many years in a warehouse, and when you get off, you still have things that you got to do, or the sun is up. You're kind of like the drive home wakes you up, so then
Mm.
it's hard to kind of go back to sleep. And if you don't have the blackout curtains, the earbuds, all that stuff. And plus, I was going through the separation with my now ex. And so there was a lot to that. And the sleep just wasn't a thing. So this is where Mr. Nathaniel and I met on our gigs. And I would go there and take naps. I would get off work and I would take a nap. Did I ever tell you the one where I fell asleep and they ended the simulation? And it said, and I woke up to the nurse saying, ending simulation, patient is snoring. Yeah,
I love it.
yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah. It was easy. They put you in a bed. They cover you up. You're wearing next to nothing, and
yeah,
then and then you're in the room with the lights out for an hour by yourself. It's like
right, right,
I might. It's 4 or 5, 6 in the morning. It's like might be time to take a nap, y'all.
yeah. Spencer has 10 now. Nice. Let's go, Spence.
Let's go, Spencer.
It got this. Yo Yo says, power to you, Vince. You're doing great. Stay strong, brother. Thank you so much. You as well. We all got our trials and tribulations, and it helps to have a community in which to share these thoughts and be able to share our experiences. So I appreciate all the support. He's at 20. He's flying. Did you? He's at 30. Okay, wait a minute. Timeout. Did you and Jen put him onto your program? Like, what's going on behind the scenes?
You feeding him
He-
gasoline for breakfast or what?
right, right. What's in that coffee? that ain't no cookies and cream over there.
uh-uh.
Kurt's doing wall sits. Nice. The Roman
Oh.
chair.
Ooh.
Yes. That will create more shaky leg than an Elvis tribute concert. Yes. I'm loving this. You guys are crushing it. We both got to rush it or pups will overtake the workout. Understandable. 40. This is what's known as the quickie. We're getting the quickie in. Yo yo, just random Oreos and milk. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you. I was hoping that material just didn't go unnoticed. I'm sliding in. Yeah, sliding in with the jokes. Help me out here, folks. Can I get a like? Yo-Yo's giving crying emojis. John says, "Someone say Oreos." I can see John this. Someone say Oreos. Just kind of popping in. Nice. Just random Oreos and milk. Yo, we had a person jump in the chat one time that said our workout was cookies and cream. So that's been our inside joke.
Yeah, crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside,
Yes. And
milky.
yeah, but delicious.
Oh,
Delicious.
delicious.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
we may be processed, but there's some nutrients.
right, right. Yeah. Let's see. Lindsay says, my papa raised me on Elvis. I love that you say papa
Ah.
in the first place. I used at 4 and 5 stand at the grocery store doors and offer to do Elvis impersonations for a quarter. I'd
What?
shake my leg and we leave with a few dollars. I'm down. Who's got a quarter? I'm
Ew.
yes. Who's got a quarter?
Do we have to show up to the grocery store for that,
Yeah,
or
but
can we?
yeah. You
How
tell
do
me
we
which
get
Kroger's you're at,
and
and
what
I'll
does it take?
exactly. I'll give you 50 cents if you do the lip if you do the snarl with it too.
Uh-huh.
No, thank
Oh,
you very much.
hey, yeah.
Uh,
Mall sugar. Yeah. Cookies are great too, but Oreo is just mind blowing.
Oh, we got to find out, Lindsay. 30 years isn't that long ago. I think it's like where you see in the movies where they go and like go into that chest before they pull out like that old revolver or that old uniform. There's an Elvis impersonation down in the bottom of your trunk somewhere. So we got to get up in the attic, have that cue that dramatic music, dramatic lighting, and you pull out that Elvis, that sparkly onesie with the cape on it. Dun 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 dun. All right. uh, yeah, justice since my baby left me.
you
Found a
got.
new place to stay. Quick, someone throw their underwear at the screen. Uh, Lindsay says we're planning a costume party this year. Perhaps I should go as Elvis. Please do. Please do. Kurt says the burn. Yeah, you're doing wall sits, man. Now stand up and start singing Elvis stuff. I guarantee you'll be shaking all over the place. Yo-Yo's loving this. My acts are brutal. Yeah, this is not for the faint of heart. This is not for the faint of heart. But guys, this is what we do. We just happen to be two guys who like to do push-ups, but the fitness isn't the first thing. Engaging with you guys and just clowning and having fun.
Yeah, just
That's what this is about.
you're just getting the entree to the antics.
Yeah, I've seen the where at a concert Elvis picked up a pair and gave them back to the elderly woman, calling her a granny. No, oh, I
What?
gotta find that. That's savage.
Oh my goodness.
Elvis. Oh,
Dang. Dang.
uh, okay, Lindsay. If you dress Jennifer, have a fantastic day. Lindsay, if you dress like Elvis,
Have a
then
great
does
day,
that mean
Jennifer.
Spencer should dress like either Priscilla or the Colonel? Lindsay says, when I worked at VFW a few years ago, all the ladies still love to tell stories of when they met or seen him. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We need to put this to a vote. Should Spencer be Priscilla or the Colonel? Do what? Then again, I'm getting ahead. Priscilla. Okay. Yes, that would be fantastic. Uh oh, Mr. Burns is either giving a smarmy look. Oh, I thought you were just going perm kit on everyone. Yeah, Priscilla for sure. This man's out here trying to knock out push-ups already, and before the dogs take over, and we're voting him into a Priscilla Presley costume. Snazzy says, he says, Colonel. I think he's being outvoted right now. That's fantastic. Mr. Burns, rehearsing acting skills right now? Yes, with that look. Yes, that's what I always say. Yeah.
I thought you were freezing, but I guess it was me. So I went off Wi-Fi. I didn't move anywhere, but
No, it was you and
nah.
that seething smarm. No, it was the perm kit.
Oh.
It was the yes, yeah. The deep gaze of the Mr. Burns. The hypnotic.
Excuse me.
Right. He says this is not a democracy. And he's at 60. Nice job, Spence. Keep going. Mr. Burns with that alpha look. Absolutely. Look at those calves. Look at those ham socks. Look at those stuffed hams that he's got going for calves. Nice job, 70. You see that upper back working too. Oh, look at the flex. Look at the flex. Look at those things. There you go. The light is hitting those rocks, man. That's insane.
Ah.
Oh, that is fantastic. 70. He's crushing it. He's going. He's
I
going
think I'm
the
at like 130
distance.
today so far.
I know. You went back for more.
Hungry.
Kurt says just did a 2-minute wall sit. Nice.
Got a screenshot that says very bad connection.
Yes, I agree with Yo-Yo. He said, bro, the calves look brutal at that light. Yeah, that looked, it was really good, man. The definition was getting caught. Worth a screenshot. Somebody screenshot that. Lindsay says, I've been doing Oikos triple zero blended yogurt. Anyone ever try it? I get the Oikos, but I think it's like the honey and vanilla. But that might have sugars in it. Sometimes it's just the stuff I get, the tastier stuff. Kurt is on fire, absolutely. And Kurt's tried that yogurt. Nice.
Back in the day, the honey yogurt, something I would eat.
Yeah, right.
Flavor wise, but now I won't be doing that.
No honey for Jewel.
No honey, no yogurt.
No honey for you.
No dairy. But they do make vegan Greek yogurt.
Nice.
So I will enjoy that sometimes. But it's so easy for them to put sugar in yogurt. Check your yogurt, y'all. If you enjoy yogurt, check out how much sugar is in there because it can be enlightening.
Snazzy's at 80, and Yo-Yo says, you know what? Vince got that upper body, and Nathan got that lower body. So what would happen if we just swapped halves? And what does that say for the other half?
What's up, Emilio?
Yeah. Yeah, Nathaniel has always great insights on like vegan options with stuff. And I'm not like adverse to like vegan food, things like that. So I will definitely give that a shot. One of our places will go, we haven't gone for a while. We'll probably do, Mr. Burns, is to go to it's a place called the Loving Hut. And the vermicelli bowl is chef's kiss.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. So at some point we're due. He says he did 60 calf raises too. Nice. Yeah. Yo, that's a tale of two different people. But I think even I don't know, what do you call it? Like the B side? If you created the B side of it, I think that's still a pretty solid cat. I think you're still going to get the Elvis impersonation out of that. It's just a smaller outfit, I guess, is what I'm saying. 90, let's go, Spence. I'm going to knock out 10 with him.
Let's go. Nice job. Mr. Vincent getting a little extra.
Yee.
Feels good. Nice work.
Y'all are too cool. 80 calf raises. Everybody's on that trying to get those Burnsies.
All right.
Look at those. They touch, and he's not even knock-kneed. That's insane. Look at that. And he likes a two-seated calf weight raise. So I'm going to show you what happens on the other side of that. Can you see these?
Nice job.
Look how bow-legged. You're not even touching. Oh. Oh. Oh, my getaway sticks.
Getaway stick. Woo. I say those getaway sticks carry all that upper body away too.
Yeah. It's just
they're strong enough to move that machine. So
my legs don't grow like with direct, like I'll still do weightlifting and stuff, but it was definitely body weight stuff. The sprint days, the hills, that's when I get growth in the calves. Is like the actual running, the movement, things like that. So I'm patient about it, and I understand that we get what we get. Kurt says I'm just now drinking water, dude. Got to drink that water. If you guys are gonna be on me for sleep, we gotta point it out. The hydration is necessary. The rest is necessary. The nutrition is necessary. The exercise is necessary. Nice job, Spence. Nice job, sir. Yo-yo, 45-degree leg press machine. Calf raise are super brutal, though. Yeah. And guys, if you're going deep on those, make sure you've stretched out your Achilles first. Go through some body weight versions of that. Really lower yourself down. Hold that stretch. Really get that good stretch, okay? Because what you don't want to do is go in weight load and end up hurting yourself. It's not worth it just for weights and things like that. Weighted calf raises now. Most calf raise, the most calf that I'll do, nice, out in the rain, my man, I love it, is squat hops will definitely do you some favors when it comes to like calf explosiveness, and kind of serves that same thing. Yeah, man, off course. Yeah, and that goes with of course that goes with all things. Like anytime you start weight loading, make sure you've gone through some sort of range of motion of what you're going to be exercising, what you're going to be doing. Light weights are okay too. That's a fantastic thing. So just start it off easy. And yes, man, in the rain, yo-yo, if you can get out in that rain, and it's not flooding or lightning or anything else, by all means, jump out in that rain. We have a workout from Smash Ball from about a month ago, and Aoife and I went out, did ball smashes in the rain. It's beautiful. Love stuff like that. Love it, love it.
we don't turn down sprinklers around here.
No, no.
If the sky is crying, then I'm getting wet.
Yes. Yep. I'm excited when it rains, and then get out in it, and I will be soaked to the touch.
100%. That's the way to be.
Yep.
That's a great start. Soaked to the touch.
Yes. Yo-Yo says, cook some soupy noodles, brother, after That they hit hard in the rain. So are you eating soupy noodles in the rain? That's a whole nother level.
Oh,
I think, well, we won't see rain for a while. I don't anticipate. Lindsay did 100 knee to elbow crunches. Eee! I was doing the dead cockroaches, but knee to elbow crunches sound good. Were you doing like the alternating like that, Lindsay, or just the straight up and down? Well, then you got to eat them in the rain, man. I think that it's time to up that noodle game. Soupy noodles in the rain.
soupy noodles in the rain sounds amazing.
That sounds like a song.
Oh yeah, and
It
crying in
sounds
my beer same time,
yeah.
even though I don't
Yeah,
drink
is
beer.
that would that be country?
Uh,
What
could be.
genre would soupy noodles in the rain be?
Hmm.
She says alternating. Okay, nice. She's doing that old kind of like Jane Fonda, the bicycle kicks. I got it.
Nice. I
Damn
think
in the rain, yes. Yeah, you gotta get soupy noodles in the rain.
soupy noodles in the rain would be EDM.
Okay.
I think.
Kurt's, Kurt's laughing. Hey Kurt, it's raining where you're at. We need some soupy noodles in the rain. We need that. She's at 130. She's going. Nice.
Woo.
Nice, nice. 150. How you guys are knocking these down faster than the other person's typing. This is insane. I can only just see her just going full sewing machine in the living room. Nice job.
My buddy Gene is here. So I'm muting so I
What,
can say hi.
what's up, Gene? Yeah, we need some soupy noodles in the rain. I think that's going to be a thing. I'm not first. What are soupy noodles? I got to figure out. Is that just soup, noodles like chicken noodle soup, or is the noodle more soupy? What is that? Oh, they're here for the tasty this morning.
They are.
Are you getting it too?
Oh my gosh. Yep.
It's not.
Quite a,
Yeah,
quite a bit.
mine aren't going crazy, but it's just enough.
Yeah. I'm taking notice, we'll say.
Yeah, you've asked for my attention. What's our official Lindsay counter?
Yeah.
I'm I'm guessing at this point she's probably around 200 if she kept going.
220, 230.
What are scissor lifts good for? As in like this or
Like
that?
scissor kicks on your back or like the machine that goes up.
She's on scissor lifts now. If it's just the one on your back and you're doing that, um, that's going to be a range of muscles: hips, adductors, abductors, just abdomen.
Core,
Good core,
back.
good core strength on her side. So the side, when I lay on the side and slow lift, hold, and then slow drop, that's like a hip. That's gonna get the hip area.
Lay on one side, slow lift, hold, and then slow drop.
Yeah,
That's hips, yeah.
yeah.
Glutes,
That
glutes, glutes,
hip,
hips, core.
glutes, glutes. Yeah, for sure. And that's a good one. And even if you can build yourself up to hold yourself up on that forearm, well, then you've got like that whole core stabilizing thing going on the side. 45 on those. That's insane. What are you guys doing? There we go. Yeah, you see what Mr. Burns is doing? Nice.
You can also do it laying on the ground, but I'm not trying to lay on the ground right
Yeah, right. Kurt is running now.
now. Hey.
Running on those shaky legs, man. That is fantastic. Got to stay in shape for the 800. Yeah, for sure. Oh. Yo-Yo says, it's just simply noodle with light spicy soup, boiled eggs, veggies. Nice. That sounds good. Just got to get a downpour in it. It's got to get some rain. So let's see if we can do that. So it's kind of what Mr. Burns was doing, and just being able to do, do, do,
There you go.
even throwing a kick in so you can go up and forward,
Yep.
and up
You can
and
extend that
forward,
leg while you're out there too.
and even backwards.
Yep. You
So
can also lay it down if you don't want to be. Oop, if you don't want to be up on your forearm like that.
yeah, definitely. I think that, and then what you did on your arm is just a little bit more core stabilizing, but yeah, you can do like cans. Dun, 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 dun.
We will do cans for subscriptions.
Yes, yes. Ugh, ugh.
We need to get some more light on you, sir.
I know. I went to the abyss somewhere.
Yeah. I was like,
You may have seen it in YouTube. It's a dish with different variations, and some are raw and spicy. Nice.
oh yeah,
There we go. John says I'm starving.
making me hungry.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, sir. Training with
Training with flip flops feel different. Roach,
training
Roach is here.
training in these slides is a different ball
That's a
game.
yeah, that's a commitment.
They're just there to protect against little pebbles and spikes and stuff. Morning. Thank you. Going back to bicycle sit-ups. Right on. Sprinting now, doing 40s. It's crazy, man. You out of control. I love it. Spencer says I want ramen now. I want ramen too. I want ramen all the time. I want delicious, spicy, miso vegan ramen all the time. uh, I had ramen
Sprinting
last night.
40.
Actually, it's why I went for a walk at night. Like I did the walk at night last night after dinner because I was like, oh, I had a little extra. Better get these extra steps in too.
Oh yeah. Kurt, sprinting 40s is fantastic. That's my favorite. That's my favorite part of like running is the sprint. And Spencer says he's going back to bicycle sit-ups. Sheesh. Lindsay says, heads up, boo. It's not back to these. For my first 50 bicycle sit-ups. Nice. Kurt says 40 yards, dropped my phone in the wet grass, just came back.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
really work on that get out. Those first 5 steps. First hard 5 steps. You
I'm
gotta
interested
go.
in hearing about that, Vincent.
What's that?
I'm interested in hearing about that. Your first 5 steps mentality.
Yeah. From running routes. It's just about being explosive and running routes most of the time. If depending on the route, if it's a short, it's a little different, but you always want your first 5 to look the same. So you don't tip your hand. You're not leaning in one way or the other. And it's just getting out because you're making them have to choose what they're going to do about what you're doing. And when you're on people, when you're on your defender as quick as you can be, then they're not thinking as clearly as if you slow it down for them. So you get out. Those first 5 steps are hard, head down, you're driving, arms going, and big exhale to get those first 5. 40 yards is not a lot of time. So you just want to be able to burst. That man is That man is crazy running in slides like that. Love it.
I lost one. I lost one.
Uh-oh.
The
He
left.
left Nathaniel Burns and came back Jimmy Buffett. He blew out a flip flop, stepped on a pop top.
Oh no.
Did it blow out?
Uh, I mean they've been blown out, but
Guys, how can you not appreciate this man? How can you not appreciate this man? That is fantastic. 90 bicycle sit-ups, and yeah, I don't know how he does slides. I don't either. I don't either. I'm up with the barefoot at the park, but man, slides that's just diabolical work. Look at those. Wow.
they just you can see they've been pierced, many times. So they just keep they give me a little warning if something's trying to penetrate the bottom of my foot. That's all.
That's it. That's it. I think it might be time to do like a live thrifty drip. Find some flip flops or just go flip. I don't even know where flip flops are sold.
I have new flip flops for when these give out. I thought they would give out a long time ago.
I think it's about time. I think it's about time. 100. Nice job, Jen. People be watching him running flip flops saying, what the hell is that gorilla doing? Love that. Yes, yo, yo. That's insane. That's pure dad workout.
But I don't have my socks on though.
Yeah, you got to have the socks and the Bermuda shorts. That is, and they're not even socks, they're still dress socks.
Oh.
They're still dress socks. My dad was, yeah, his athleticism was like one pair of Bermuda shorts, black socks, and like low Chuck Taylors. That was it. Everything
Mm,
else was dress shoes.
that's the uniform, huh?
Yep, that was it. I called them his Dracula shoes. Hard leather, and yeah, but if you and the extent was like mowing the lawn, like that was your outfit. You had that outfit to mow the lawn in.
Mm.
Otherwise, he would have been in trousers. Lindsay says, "Dang, Kurt, beast, yes."
Yes.
Doing more calf raises now. I done box jumps with steps. Nice, nice.
Good deal.
Keep going, man. Keep going. Sounds like a fantastic leg day. And that's the cool thing about stuff like that is leg day isn't relegated just to deadlifts and squats like what the leg day supremacist would have you believe. You don't have to, yes, I said it. I said it. I said it and I
What do you
stand on it. Uh, because people work. Yeah. Look at that. Oh, look at that.
leg?
Up higher. We need more leg. We
They
need
don't
more
go.
leg. That's the flex is when you can't pull your Bermuda shorts up. Look at that. Oh man. Yeah, slap it. Slap it. Look at that ham. Look at that leg socks. Oh, there he goes. That's insanity. Look at that, folks.
Oh!
Working is advertised. Working is advertised.
I'm about to put him to work and get this walk on. I'm getting eaten alive.
Yeah.
Uh,
Spencer did 10 finger push-ups. Nice. Was that all 10 or you did 10 like here or here? Which fingers? That's crazy. Yo, skip today. You'll definitely do it tomorrow. X says, ever watch Knees Over Toes guy? He makes great videos. Yeah, on how to
oh yeah,
strengthen your knees and avoiding recovering from bad knees. Yep,
love me some knees over
absolutely.
toes guy. He's got some great stuff. I don't
Yeah,
follow his diet, but he's got good points about um, going knees over toes, walking backwards. All that's really good stuff for your knees.
yeah. That goes hard. Legs look brutal. Spencer says, my wife says she wants to look like Sir Burns. All your fingers. Nice. Yeah, that's a good place to start. And again, even just off of a wall, being able to do that, it's kind of conditioning the fingers as well, not just having the strength. So I'm all for it. Yes, Sir Burns. How's
All
your
my fingers.
IG live crowd?
Oh, I shut that down. It's just a little commercial.
Got it. Got it. Spencer's done 10 Russian twists. You guys are going crazy over there. I'm loving it. What a resurgence. Nice. That is fantastic. And it's cool when you have each other in the same house to be able to kind of push and support and take care of the dogs while the other person's sweating it out.
Mm.
What do you eat after workout and breakfast? I'll probably go in and have a shake. I did one. It all started with my wife finding you guys. Hey, we're blessed to have you both.
Right on.
Yo, I'll probably do a shake. I'm probably gonna do like a watermelon shake. Cashews, nice. Walnuts is also one I'll have afterwards.
3 Brazil nuts, and I'm gonna have an apple when I get to the park.
Excelente.
Yeah,
Excellent.
just to kick
Well,
things off, keep it raw, keep it natural, whole food, and then low calorie, but just a little bit something to keep me going. Because
nice.
I'm trying to cut a little bit.
Right. Do you eat a bigger meal during the day at some point, or?
Oh yeah. Yes, many calories do I consume, but I try to have like a 4 hour eating window. That's what I'm working on right now. It's more like 8, but I'm whittling it down. So
Yeah.
just
Kurt
finding
has
that
a
finding that groove with your eating window. If you are intermittent fasting, which I do, uh, I recommend just being conscious about how you're eating, when you're eating, what you're eating,
mm-hmm.
and yeah, it's for me. I'm trying to figure out when is good, and of course, your friend calls you up. They want to do dinner or something. It's like, we're gonna prioritize socialization over my health and fitness goals. Sometimes,
Right.
sometimes it's more important to see somebody. And if you do go, sometimes you don't have to eat. But if you do choose to eat, just don't beat yourself up over it. Like, get back on it. You know what I mean? Uh,
Absolutely.
Life is about
Yep.
ebbs and flows, and you know,
Absolutely. And unless you are training athletically to compete or you're under contract to look a certain way or whatever, then yeah, have some grace. Give yourself the ability to reward yourself. And if you're still going out, like you said, you have options. You have options not to eat or find the best option that's there for you.
yeah,
Uh, so Kurt is pining for you to go live. So Kurt's gonna check you out when you go live.
yeah.
And
I'm gonna jump in and put my toys away and take care of some business, and then I'll be hitting my walk. But you definitely stay here. If Vincent's on, I say stay in the chat. You know what I mean? My walk is really just it's for fun for me, and I appreciate you joining if you do. And then I get to the park workout. Normally, I think the impact live is done by then, but
yeah,
there's no
yeah.
there's no hard and fast rules or whatever. Just
No, no, we're just passing the baton because it's the same community. We just want to keep people, you know, keep people entertained
are you
and
not
engaged.
entertained?
Are you not entertained? Yeah. So, yeah, we'll always turn that back over. X Roach, y'all are done working out. Well, if you go to Nathaniel J Burns' channel, he's going to do a walk. He's going to do some stuff like handstands at the park and do a little stretching, yoga stuff. So it's all, yeah, it's definitely a relay. Definitely a relay.
I'm gonna
And
take
then,
this walk and these slides if you're
yeah,
if that's
and
interesting to you.
yeah, we had the triple relay before because it was impact to you and then to IFA. So as long as you guys are here and happy to to keep engaging, then yeah, we're happy to do it. So
Yeah, I mean,
probably going to start lifting. Any words of wisdom?
oh,
Warm up.
sure.
Warm up that whatever that range of motion it is, whatever you're going to do. Warm it
Yeah.
up.
Yep. Warm it up.
I'll say 4x1 with more people than four.
Go start body weight. You know, um, if you're doing curls, you know, curl just your arms.
sounds like Lindsay. Sounds like Lindsay now. Yeah, yeah.
and
It.
and then
I've
add
learned too many
weight.
times like that hard route as far as not warming up and then feeling a twinge or having a full blown injury because I didn't. So that's uh that's always a reminder to myself as well.
Hmm. Yeah.
Can I post that video? Send me one of you running. Um, I know which one you're talking about, but send me one of you running. Or
Or the wheelies or something. That would be cool. I want to see wheelies.
yeah. And hey, guys, congratulations to Kurt. He posted a video last week. It got 41,000 views or 40,000 views.
Oh,
Yeah. Yo Yo says, I love Nathan's flips in the park. Yes.
I wouldn't say they're flips, but I'm getting upside down. More like upside down tumbles.
Um, X Roach says, guys, I honestly never warm up and I haven't been injured yet. I lift heavy. Time is undefeated, my friend.
Who
Time is
said that?
undefeated.
X-Roach?
At
Oh, okay.
at
All
some
right.
point, it's good when you're young and you're very resilient and all that good stuff. But the best practice now is to make sure you're warming up. You'll get more benefit out of it, and it lessens your chance of injury. So that would be my advice. Kurt says 13,000.
Woo! 13,000 views for Kurt Outdoors.
Yes.
Nice job.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fantastic.
So
Good
the
growth on these
idea,
channels. I'm seeing Mr. Burns, his channel as well. I'm seeing the subscriptions go up. He's over 200 now.
the
So
thing with lifting resistance training is progressive overload. You know, so just start with body weight, add weight until it's true resistance. Until it's hard to do it after, you know, 5 reps. If you're trying to gain muscle, and after 12 reps, if you're trying to gain strength, and then rest between reps until you're ready to do another 5 and do that 3 times, or rest until you're ready to do another 12 and do that 3 times. And yeah, you won't overdo it if you do it that way,
yeah,
because often our muscles grow faster than our tendons, grows faster than our connective tissue. The joints take a lot of that pain, that they take on a lot of that a lot of that work, and if you overdo it, it takes a long time to heal those. So just because
mm,
you're strong enough doesn't mean you should do it with the muscles.
yep, yep,
Just go easy. You have plenty of time. You have plenty of
right,
time to figure out your routine. There's no rush. Go easy. Continue to add weight as you go, and you'll get
yeah.
stronger.
That that's the big thing. Grow slow. Like a lot of people want to like go too fast. And what are we training for? We're training for life. So unless some of us are contracted athletes or where you have to maintain something, but if you are under a contract like that, they're going to give you somebody that's going to help you develop that. So don't go crazy on your own, just trying to do it all. The influence of seeing other people doing things is crazy and it definitely drives you. It's the new keeping up with the Joneses.
Mm.
Everybody's got to be jacked. Everybody's got to do this or that. Find your way. Find what's going to work for you. Kurt Outdoors, yeah, Spencer, you can definitely check that out. Kurt doesn't talk in his videos. No, it's just like a POV of him fishing or doing the wheelies. So definitely. And Yo Yo, for sure, man. find, take a piece of like Kurt's idea from his channel. He's not on the camera, he's not talking, he's just going live and just doing what he does, and showing you his view of it. So I think that that's a good place to start. um, and introversion, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that either. Just show what it is that you're doing. So
Lavesh.
start off with something simple, but I would definitely support your channel if you put one up. POV is amazing. Lavesh, what's up, Lavesh? Nice.
Lavesh in the
Lavesh is
house.
coming to us from Jersey. Jersey in the house. I just met a guy from Jersey yesterday, and Lavesh was the first person I thought of. I was like, my man in Jersey. Lavesh, what do you got going on today? You in the gym? Are you on your way to work? I would imagine he's probably already through his day. Kurt, please do that. Yeah.
All right, sir. I'm getting eaten
Okay.
alive.
All
I'm
right.
gonna peace out. Thank
All
you
right,
all.
man. Be well.
I'll be back on for my walk, probably 15 or so minutes.
Cool.
Great working out with y'all. Thank you so much. Always a pleasure and an honor. We'll talk soon.
All right, brother. Much
Peace.
love. Yo says Nathaniel hair looks brutal. Yeah, you should see it when it's down. He's an imposing figure. He's got a really tough look, but very nice guy, as we all know. Lavesh says, "Let's go, rise and grind, gents." Yes, settling in at work. Nice, nice. Spencer says, "Farewell, Mr. Burns." Lavesh, we did a live last night. Spencer, we did a live last night. I know you guys are East Coast, so it's a little tougher, but it was a barn burner. It was a lot of fun. If you're looking just for something to do, there is the live from last night, and I think it was called After Work. I put out a short on it as well, and we just had fun doing that. But we made a lot of new connections. We got a handful of new subscribers. Kurt says, "Wait, what state's on East Coast?" Yo says, "Good morning and evening," and asks, "How can you do this with 5 hours of sleep, bro?" um, it just is what it is, man. I hope I don't look like haggard or anything, but naps help. Spencer is absolutely right. Naps. Um, because I wouldn't, even if I had 8 hours to sleep, I wouldn't be able to physically sleep 8 hours. That's just my wiring now, all those years of working graveyard, things like that. And then there's just something to be said also, as we age, we tend to sleep less. So I will nap, and naps are extremely helpful. They refresh me. I appreciate that, Spencer. Um, yeah, the naps recharge me, and when I say recharge me, very well, because I can get into a deep sleep pretty quickly. And one of the things that I'll use is, you ever listen to like the binary music where it's just like one wavelength of sound, and it's really kind of calming and meditating, but it knocks me out, and I can get into a deep sleep really quickly. So at the most, to Kurt's point, kind of like a power nap, I won't go more than like a 45-minute nap. I won't go more than that. I'll give myself the ability to kind of fall asleep a little bit, but when I wake up, I feel like I've been, I feel like I've been sleeping for hours. Hey man, don't worry about it, Spence. He says he'll try to hit an evening workout, but we have a lot of chores. Electricians come on weekends starting this Saturday for the next few weekends, so I'll miss those nights. They get here around 4 a.m. 40 Russian twist. Nice. Well, congrats on the just getting home repair done. I've got the same thing. And part of why I'm probably not sleeping as well is I've got some work going on in my room and Aoife's room. We had a little bit of a leak from the last bit of rain. So I've got people coming in and out, and we've had to push our stuff off to the side. So I've been couch surfing about the last week. It's not super comfortable, but with the naps and everything else, I'm making do. I'll never complain about stuff like that because I've really been fortunate. Yo Yo says, "How do I earn? How do I earn? Which one am I earning?" Do do do. X Roach says, "I'll certainly work out with y'all anytime, whenever you stream at night, your time." Awesome. I don't know if I'll get it in like last night, every night, but I'm down to jump on. That was an amazing one. Yeah, I have a permanent job. I do. What about you guys? What is everybody doing for work? I don't think we've ever really had that conversation. Good questions, Yo Yo. Good questions. Extra says your coworkers know that you are in a video game. Kurt, send that video for sure. X Roach, I don't know if my coworkers know that I was in a video game. It's not anything that I go and just like lead with or tell people. If it comes up, it comes up. Um, Occasionally, I'll tell a story of being on something, um, being in like a project or something like that. As far as um, work that I've been able to do in acting and modeling. But Yo Yo worked in telecom for a couple months, and that's it. While first year in college. What is that? Is that like what kind of work was that? And Spencer, you guys getting just upgrades or sounds like some repairs? And hey man, chores are work, and that's that hard work that pays off. It's going to reflect in your home. So I'm all about being able to do that. That's cool. X yes. I don't know. I don't think I've mentioned that part. Vehicle consultancy. Oh, okay. I don't think I've heard that job title before. Was it just part-time work or seasonal work, or did you leave because it was too much to balance? Sometimes having to be a student and work full time can be a real grind. And how are you feeling with the studying? Have you gotten some studying in since last night? Marco Lodo, greetings from Italy. How are you today? How are you today? Thank you. Thank you. Grazie. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. And what do we say? Buongiorno. Different jobs in one. Yeah, understandable. Marco, we are here. We do this normally. We've been at it for about an hour and a half now, but we start at 5:15. Um, here, Mountain Standard Time in America. So I'm not sure what time is it there. What time is it in Italy? But you're welcome to join the channel because we jump in every day. We do 100 push-ups. There's Mr. Nathaniel J Burns. He'll jump in as well. There it's 3:55, so 2:55. So probably about 2:30 your time. We would go. We would go live, and we do 10 sets of 10 push-ups. You're welcome to join in as well. But we're looking for good people to subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up, all that good stuff. Marco, am I able to crack my neck too? I don't generally like crack my joints. I'll just kind of stretch. So for my neck, I have an inversion table where I hang from my feet and I hang upside down. And so sometimes I'll get like a little bit of relief in my neck, but I don't generally like turn my head and pop or do things like that. I'll do gentle neck rolls to kind of relieve tension, but I don't crack my knuckles. I don't do any of that stuff. Selling insurance, customer feedback online, survey, not specific. Okay, I understand. Just, yeah, they just got you doing different things. Well, thank you, Marco. Marco, do you do any sort of working out yourself? You subscribed and liked. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Lynn is at 205 on crunches. She is, she's going next level. Marco, we always make an offer that if you subscribe to the channel, we'll do 10 push-ups for you. Would you like 10 push-ups for your subscription? I will go back outside and do them. But we definitely like to hear more about your workout, your fitness stuff, and just what you do in life. Where you're coming to us from, all that good stuff. Anything that you want to share, um, is all good. You know, we talk about we got people of different ages, coming from different places, all different backgrounds. So yeah, we enjoy having good folks in, that are just supporting what we got going on, and we support you in return. So if you have any content that you put up, that would be cool. Go check that out, and we have people, other people in the chat that'll support that as well. Anytime, anytime, prego, anytime, no problem whatsoever. And I'm keeping an eye on, let's see, Mr. Burns will be going live shortly, so we want to make sure. Kurt says he'll do 10 right now. Can I bounce my chest? I don't think I've tried that in quite some time. Probably would take somebody with a bigger chest to do that. But Kurt's willing to do 10 push-ups right now. Yep, John jumped back in. Marco, you called out everybody. Here we go. So John is going to do 20 push-ups for your subscription. So we're going to get this in real quick. And you won't see them, but I know who these people are and I trust them as you should. Yo, can you flex, Nathan? Nathan jumped out. So it's just me right now. But we're gonna get these push-ups in. Marco, are you ready? Marco, are you gonna do push-ups with us, or are you just gonna enjoy that the push-ups are getting done? Either way is all good. Spencer says Lynn will do another 50 crunches. Nice. Yo says me. John says ready. Marco is ready. Nice. All right, let's count this down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I guess we're doing 20 because John called out 20. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, Nice. Spencer said he'll do another 10. So we got John and I, Spencer, Kurt. We just knocked out a good solid set. Fantastic. Fantastic. I'm going to give you guys a view of Bob real quick. Doo-doo-doo. And I will return shortly. Give me half a second. All right, all right. We went at it with Bob last night. Bob, the legend of yes. Spencer did the push-ups. Nice. Whew. John, uh, John, how are you feeling? Because after last night, we did pull-ups, we did squats, we did push-ups, we did a whole thing last night. That was fantastic. Lynn did 50 knee to elbow crunches for Marco. Nice. Marco, how are you feeling? She says that was rough and she's moving to curls. Kurt did 35. You guys are just, what a wolf pack. John is totally pumped. Nice. Feeling good. Me too. Me too. For even though it was a little later, I still feel good from last night. Ended up doing 20 instead of 10. Nice job, Spence. Nice job, sir. Your chest is killing you. uh I feel good. I definitely feel good for all the work that we got in last night. But the food is going in fast. Hey, you got to feed the machine. Right now, this is wood chipper phase that we're going through. We are cutting through a lot of stuff right now and doing a lot. So we got to feed the machine for sure. Kurt is at 40. Kurt just kept going. Kurt just kept going on that 800 meter. Oh, nice. John sent in a pic, new mascot. Awesome. Let me check it out. Kurt, you're a beast. Wall sits, 40, 40-yard sprints. Came back to do Marco push-ups. Marco, where you at? Are you still here, Marco? Yeah, my chest is pumped too. It was definitely pumped last night. This guy's been hanging out back with a mate. Nice. Oh, nice. Lynn is pretty pumped of bicep muscles right now. Nice. Keep going, Lindsay. That's a fantastic picture, John. Thank you so much. I'll make sure I get that up onto the I'm gonna put it up on the channel. Man, that's a beautiful bird. The bunnies are disappearing. Yeah. Yeah, he's found a buffet. Well, you may have, yeah, it sounds like you got a new friend. Ah, Glacier Pool. Okay. Is this the closest you've had had an eagle. Guys, John sent a picture of an eagle that's in his area that's just sitting on a fence post. It's a beautiful bird. Beautiful. Kurt, you sent your video on Instagram. Okay. 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 Guys, yeah, you are more than welcome to send in some stuff. Um, I have the email address. Not to mention, we have the Instagram where you can uh, DM and stuff. You have the got about 20 snaps before it had enough. Yeah. We've got Facebook, which Kurt has used as well. Now he's on Instagram. So there's many ways to contact us and send us some stuff. And when I say send us some stuff, it does you don't have to be in your picture or you in the video. Oh, D&D, how you doing? He says he made it. How are you living? We're living large. How are you doing? Hey, Kyle. Guys, Kyle's from Brazil. Joined last night. John was there. How are you doing? Yes, good to see you both. Good to see you both. Kyle is a boxer. He's been boxing for a couple years. Kurt is at 70. Nice. John ate everything in the house. You, you were, yeah, you were eating after last night for sure. Yeah, you know, I think sometimes that's a great place to start feeling good. Is knowing that you woke up at a good time. I, we all sometimes will sleep in, but I always felt like started to feel like my day was like I lost half of my day, and I don't like that feeling. So being up early, even on days that I have off, is just kind of how I roll now. And even when I get Aoife up, we'll get the workout done, we'll get some stuff done. She's like, it's only 9:30, but there's like that excitement because I'm like, yeah, look what happens when you can get up and be productive. Spencer says, Lynn said she sent you a pic of our 30-day reward. Yes, she did. And she's already pumping too. I intend to get mine in the next week. I highly recommend stuff like that, guys. Power blocks where you can do multiple weights just in one set. That is fantastic. David F. Hey, welcome to the channel. And he trains on the heavy bag sometimes. I have what I call Bob, and it's not a heavy bag, but definitely emulates a heavy bag, but it's got more human features. I'll show that to you here in just a second. Feel free to subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have you. And if you subscribe, we will do 10 push-ups for you. Spencer says it added week. I don't know why I'm doing it next today. Kyle, life is good. How are you doing? John says waking up late ruins it. Yeah, I like to be up. D&D says good, Kyle. How are you? We live and love D&D. We love your name. Yes, Spencer, for sure. Kyle says I'm doing good, D&D. Thanks. I love I love this interaction with everybody, greeting each other. Kurt did 80 push-ups. He's done. Rightfully so. You've earned that. John says I will bring the pain, and I believe him. So I will bring more pain if that's the case. David, how are you? Where are you coming to us from? I see a D. Does that mean you're in Detroit? All right, yo yo, get on out of here. Have a fantastic day. Enjoy and be well, sir. Lindsay's at 30 shoulder presses. Wow. And is aiming for 100. She's going crazy with those. Kyle says, I just woke up, but I'll try to do the push ups. David shouts out from Houston. Nice. Nice. Okay. Spencer says she's at 10 pounds. Yo, yo, see you next stream for sure. We'll probably do something hopefully in the evening. Work schedule dictates a lot of that, but
Would definitely love to have it. David, do you do any sort of workout regimen? Do you do push-ups? Do you do any? Are you in the gym, or is it heavy bag mainly boxing? What do you got? What do you got going on? I did some rounds last night, so feel free to subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have you, and we got a bunch of really good people here. She's at 45, man. This is I love to see this. I love to see people updating, just their progress. Love to see it. John says, "What's up, David? Good to see you." Spencer says, "Get it, Cal." Yeah, Kyle is in Brazil. Is in Brazil. Love it. Love having people from all over to learn about new people and stuff like that, and connect and show that, hey, hard work pays off everywhere. So we're all connected in a lot of ways when it comes to that. So I'm pleased to have you here. So David, we do the offer. We'll do the push-ups for your subscription if you are down for that, sir. Kurt is posting daily now, and that's another level of hard work pays off. That he's working towards the goal of getting his channel built up. That is fantastic. Spencer says she's at 60. I'm getting a necklace mount for my GoPro. Yeah, I used to have like the plate here, so I would have it here. I had the head one as well. Dean says, "Heck yeah, I'll check it out, Kurt, for sure." Yeah, he's doing great stuff, and he's getting a lot of good responses now when it comes to that. So support each other. Support each other for sure. This is a beautiful thing. David, are you still there? I was going to show you Bob. Spencer says, "David, what's Houston like?" Yes, great question. Great question. Learning about other people's their cities, their states, their environments, countries, cultures, all that good stuff. That's how we learn. Break down bridges, or not break down bridges. Break down walls and build up bridges. D&D says, "No problem, man. The love needs a place to go. Absolutely. Send it out into the world. There's a lot of negativity out there. There's a lot of naysaying and depressive mindsets. We don't need that. So we can shine light into the darkness. Definitely. Definitely. And we just invite people in. D&D says, "In God we trust." Hey, or whatever. Spencer says she's at 75 and resting to see if she'll meet 100. I just what I know from Lindsay and her gumption, I definitely think so. To embody the spirit of Elvis, I think she'll be able to make that. PMA. You guys got to help me out with these. What is PMA? I'm like bad at the abbreviations. What is PMA? I think we lost David. I think David just dipped in to say what's up. And that's okay. It's cool just when people drop in. Hopefully, it kind of puts us in their algorithm so they can come back and find us. Kurt says he's posting a video after this. Kurt, what's your video going to be? She will. I'm routinely for her. I believe she'll make it. I do believe she'll make it as well. She has to now. You invoke the Elvis card. Yeah. Kurt's doing a fishing lure video. Positive mental attitude. Nice. I like it. I like it. I love abbreviations. I use a lot of acronyms, all that stuff. John says, "Well, since my baby left me, I found a new place to stay." No, but this is your don't just have talk about gains and proteins and micros and macros. Yeah, I don't know enough about that stuff, so it's all good. And shout out to the ones who do that. She is at 90 on each and says, thank you guys for the support. Absolutely. As much as she supported us and has looked out, absolutely. Absolutely. This is our pleasure. Kurt has the massive chest pump. Kurt is up a cup size, as we like to say, when you're getting that pump and those mammary glands start swelling up, filling with blood and pride. You are swollen, sir. You are pumped. And guys, he's putting it together. I mean, make no mistake, he's out here running and he's getting pumped up. John says he's starving. When is the next meal? Fourth meal already. That sounds like the old Taco Bell slogan. Remember that? Fourth meal? They're trying to get you to eat at like 3 in the morning. Spencer says 100 on each arms, and we are allegedly noodles. Yes. Hey, that reminds me. Where's Yo-Yo? We need soupy noodles. But now we got Lindsay noodles. Nice job. Yeah. John says I'm coming back right now. D&D says allegedly. John gained 11 pounds. So are you trying to take the 11 off, or is this 11 pounds of just pure manliness, pure athletics? Finally. Yeah, I think I could stand to shave a few. Spencer says, Lindsay says, thanks, guys. And she is more than welcome. She already knows. She already knows. Absolutely. She is more than welcome. Spencer says, nice, John. I bet it's all iron. Yes, John did share his story about COVID and really taking him down. Lost 65 pounds, man. That's an incredible comeback. To be that far down. That really had to be tough. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. That's a fantastic story. I love to hear it. Kurt's throwing up the prayers and muscles. Yes. I think the last year's it was rough for me as well. But, we're all making our comebacks, and even if it hadn't been, we're still all on a path of our own progress and process. So, this is where we get to support each other while we're doing it, because we may not be at the same places, but we see what the other person is going through as far as working hard, as far as putting in time, effort, recovering from setbacks, all that stuff. Yeah, John says I'm fired now. Y'all better brace for impact. Absolutely. Absolutely. Kurt's putting in his beliefs. Jesus makes you strong. Love it. D&D says, dang, John, I'm glad to see you doing better. Yes, we all are. Strap it down, people. Strap it up, strap it in. Let me begin. Let's go. D&D. Hey, guys, John has an amazing story just in general, just him as a person, never mind the COVID and things like that. So these are people, again, I'm grateful to see in this chat, to see on this channel and this platform sharing it. So like when we were talking to Yo-Yo last night and a couple other people, listen to people who've done things and have been there, and we listen in return. Just because we're older, things like that, doesn't mean we can't learn from what's going on now. So this is a complete give and take community, and we share and receive all that good stuff. So I'm just grateful. And John, thank you for being here and sharing such positive energy. I'm definitely gonna get that get the eagle picture up. Kurt, I will post yours. I was trying to find it on my laptop, but for some reason I'm not logged into that Instagram channel. I'm logged into the Vincent Alfonso Jamal, but not the Impact, so I can't see it on the laptop right now. So when the live ends, I will definitely go and make sure I put it back into play. D&D says no problem at all. Much love. Love being here, John says, at Impact. I'm thankful for all of you. Yes, gratitude. Spencer says, thank you, John. I know you're why we are getting black eyed peas. Kurt says, okay, thanks. Yeah, I didn't forget, man. Yes, John's growing plenty. Man, that's so cool. That is so cool to be able to do that farming and what Lindsay's doing as well, growing stuff and being able to share it with her community and helping. I believe his name is Mike to work out. What do you say about this group? It's fantastic. He's got an acre of lentils. John, how much like square yardage? What is an acre? I've never known like the accurate measurement, the unit of measurement of an acre. Kyle says, I commented on some of your videos to help you out on the YouTube algorithm. I saw that and I appreciate that. And if there's more to come, definitely I will check it out and I will respond. Definitely I will respond. Kurt says, I think my chest has grown a ton since I've been on here at day 85. Day 85, man, that is awesome. That is awesome. And not to mention, it's not just the workouts, but he's doing his own workouts as well because he was running the 800. So he had track workouts as well. And then had a few meets to finish out the season. Now he's in his off season, still minding his fitness and really putting in the time and work. So, again, double D's, Kurt. Somewhere around 40,000 square feet. Okay. Kurt says he met this channel at day 85. I love that people know like I guess their anniversary date or their introduction date. That's special. So I appreciate that people knowing that this is what they have in regards to, hey, I've been here this long or I've accomplished these things. So John says I'm totally ripped from these daily push-ups. I love to hear it. Love to hear it. I do feel like I'm staying toned. There's days I know like I feel a little bit more pumped. So I appreciate being able to do this stuff with you guys. Spencer said Lynn is doing tricep extensions with a 10-pound weight and says her triceps feel tight. Any advice or keep pushing? Well, I mean, you are working that muscle, so can she drop down in weight if she's feeling that triceps can definitely feel tight quickly. It's like a group that you don't always work sometimes, but if she can drop down the weight, that would be one of those things that I would check out first just to see how she's feeling. John's bench is up 20 pounds last week. Whew, that's a big jump. That's a big jump. Yeah, Spencer says she got you guys Mother's Day, and I got y'all the next day. Yes, that was Mother's Day is one of the that's probably one of the epic lives that we've had, and yes, that was the introduction of Lindsay. What an awesome chat that was. Matter of fact, I think I rebooted that and put a lot of timestamps. So if you guys gonna want to go watch that, you are more than welcome to. D&D says, I was introduced to you not long ago, day 95, but I'm glad I found you. I'm glad you found us as well. Kurt says, I bet my max bench has decreased. My max was 165 at 145 body weight, but I probably lost some strength. It's peaks and valleys, man. You're not always going to just keep going up, and that's okay. Just mentally know that that's part of the process and that you can rebound from that. Spencer says she can't, but she said she realized she wasn't doing them properly, so never mind. And thank you. Okay. And there's plenty of ways to do them. You can do like the pushback like this, or even if you feel good enough to be able to just do the overhead. John, I've been skipping the flat bench only incline for 3 sessions. Big results. Nice. Make with Mike in the house is stretching now. Fantastic. John says food is a powerful steroid. Make sure you eat, eat, eat. Yes, feed that machine. D&D says incline bench is great. I used to love the incline. Yes, boom, boom. Feel like you get a little bit of that front delt and you get that upper area. She's done 50 overhead and is going to try the pushback you suggested. Whew. Whew. She's going full body, full out. John says, "Hey Mike." Kurt says, "I'm gonna try to wade fish in the creek, but I don't have track practice. I'm not at the park where the creek is no more." Okay. How's the water? That's probably like a great cold therapy. I would, yeah, I guess unless it's gonna like get you sick or something, I would lay in that water and just allow like that cold water to take the inflammation out of the joints. That cold, like you're getting a free therapy, free water therapy if that water's flowing. Hey, Mike. Spencer says, "Yup." Kyle, how did you get the idea of creating Impact Athletics Association? This has been years and years ago, and I just wanted to do something. I don't know. It's just my creative brain, and so I started thinking like, okay, what's something that people do? Like, so the original slogan was "Impact, make yours." So it was about how you go about your process and what you bring to other people, how you bring it to yourself. So make your impact on yourself, and when you do that, that will start to have an impact on other people around you. You can inspire people around you for sure. So that's been years in the making. Kurt says probably muddy with all the rain. I wouldn't lay in this water. Fair enough. Spencer says, "Yo, Mike, my wife and I have been meaning to check out your channel. Be expecting a drop in." Nice. Nice. I love that. Kyle says, "Hi, Mike." Mike, Kyle is in Brazil. Boxer. Been doing boxing for a couple years. Jumped in last night. We had a fantastic session. D&D says, "Fishing is my version of meditation. You and Kurt should hook up for sure." Kurt says the sewage pipe busted up the creek a little ways. Yeah, definitely. I wouldn't lay in that then. Kurt says, "Amen, D&D." I need to look into fishing more then. Spencer says, "My wife said it was born in his heart and shared from there." Oh, man, Spence. Yeah, give each other a hug for me, please. That's fantastic. Started in his heart for sure. Mike says, "Where in Brazil?" In the coast of Sao Paulo State. Mike says, "Thanks, Spencer." Yeah. I love to see you guys connecting. I love that. I love it. I love it more than to know we're doing push-ups and squats and all this stuff. I love seeing people connect. I love seeing that. I'm just gonna keep saying it. I love seeing it. It really does. It gives me a great feeling. Kurt says Mr. Burns is live. You gonna go check him out? I recommend check him out, man. I recommend check him out. D&D says yes, he is. Hey, if you guys need to jump over there, I won't be mad at you. We're just still chit chatting and doing what we do over here. So, go enjoy that, man. Go enjoy what he brings. We enjoy having you guys here, but we're not trying to hold you. We definitely want to do that. I might go into my TV, help both of you, help out both of you. You've been helping me. You've been helping me. He's using a weighted vest. Nice. D&D, you've been helping. You've been in this chat. You've been a subscriber. You've been a supporter. And you're getting yourself improved as well. And that helps because then it says we moved on. So we move on from who we were. Spencer says she loved the suggestion for the triceps, did 20 and says she'll work then in all the time now. Yes. Mike says Paulista Street in Sao Paulo is nice. Mike, have you been to Brazil? Nice. D&D says he was talking about that last night. Kurt says 16 likes today. Spencer says, "Thank you, Mike. I hear it's home improvement, and I need that." So do I, Spencer. So do I. Cow is asking Mike, "Have you been to Brazil?" Spencer, I got some stuff because I had a leak. I got some drywall that needs to be replaced. I got to get some sealing around my window. Mike, do you have any thoughts or suggestions on that? And Spencer, are you guys able or want to share like what you're working on your house? I'm always grateful that to have that sort of problem, that burden. Yeah, I am too. Poor thing. She's like the rain woke me up because I knew it was gonna. I had a leak in mine. That's what woke me up. And her room's next to mine, so I went into her room, and sure enough, it was leaking by the window. So I put a towel there, and she said like after a while the towel's just it was wet, so it was like making that slapping sound. So poor kid didn't get much room for sleep that night. But we're getting it fixed. We got the people in, took out the pieces, did the drying out, the treatment for mold, all that good stuff. We just want to make sure that even if it's not, even if it wasn't that, we still want to just, not play around with mold. That's for sure. Mike says, I measure your drywall thickness. It's probably half an inch. Spencer says, electric all needs updating. We got to get rid of some vinyl paint and primer, new floors, you name it. Nice. Nice. That's a lot, but it's HWPO. It sounds crazy to keep plugging that in, but that hard work is going to pay off. Mike says, and use the powder drywall mix, the pre-mix bucket, use the brand Easy Sand 45 minute. They have a 5 and 20 is too fast if not used. Okay. Got a piece of roof to replace as well. Yeah, fixer uppers, though. I mean, how many memories do you generate when you're doing something like that? And then when you're sitting in rocking chairs or Lindsay's doing push ups and crunches when you guys are, 80 years old, you'll have that to look back on. So that's great to have that. Mike says, and use kills mold primer and paint if mold gets in that area. White but can tint. Yeah, Mike does know his stuff. And this is Mike, we might need to do like a question and answer segment on your channel. If you ever decide to go live, because I'm sure a lot of people got some questions that you might be able to answer, and just be able to help us help the less learned out. My wife won't use anything, but she kills. She's impressed. Nice. Yeah, when you get to ask somebody and it feels like you have an insider track, like when I got a guy, I got a repair guy, I got a handyman guy. It's kind of a flex, right? When you got a good mechanic, when you got that person, I got a guy. Yeah, he's out in Orlando. He does work all the time. He's a good guy. Spencer says collaboration for sure, for sure, for sure. And if you replace the drywall, make sure you measure where the studs are. Franklin Stud Finder around 29 bucks, but it's easy and shows where the stud is metal or wood. Okay? Because when you cut drywall, you want to cut in the middle of the stud. That way, then she'd have drywall that goes in, has something to screw into. If not, you have to put a piece of. Oh, okay. I'm fingers crossed that these contractors know that. Wait, when you screw when the drywall is flush, so they had to screw it in the same surface kind. It's rather a stud or an added piece of wood longer than the whole hole. Yeah, this man, you're dropping gems here, sir. Yeah, one day you can set it up. I would do it. These are gems. Like I, I can't lie, it's going way over my head, but you were dropping gems. And I'm sure there's somebody in the middle. I'm not sure how much Spencer knows about all that stuff, but it's going way over my head. So maybe Spencer's catching some of this. If you guys are doing some of the repairs on your own, or if you're studying up on it for sure. I think D and Kurt jumped over to Mr. Nathaniel. So guys, um, by all means, we've been here we've had a good run this morning. So I don't want to hold anybody. Let's see. I don't know if it says how long we've been on. Been on for a couple hours now, so I will jump off so you guys have the ability to go check out what Mr. Burns has going on. But uh, Spencer got to get to. Yeah, it's about that time. And true to what I told Lindsay, I will get this nap in as well. I'm gonna go and make sure that I get that nap in. Oh, D&D, you connected to your TV, man. That is fantastic. I don't know how we can return that support, but appreciate it. Spencer, have an amazing day. Have an amazing day. Mike, where are you? I know you're warming up. Are you on the push-ups? Where are you at in today's chat? Give love to Miss Lindsay as well. Kurt posted his video. Is that on YouTube? Go to channel. I'm going to check out what Kurt's got going on. Is it a short? Savage Gear 3D Snake? Is that the one? And he's hitting 1,000 views here and there. Nice. Okay. Whoa. Should I try to catch a pond monster with this? What is that? Is that a snake? You use snakes to catch. That's crazy. I didn't realize you could use snakes for that. Snake lure. Okay. Do you mind if I drop it here in the comments? The link to it? Make with Mike. Yeah, you have to put 2 days worth of mudding when doing a patch. Also, you want to mud all the scenes after you get this drywall screwed in and mud over all the drywall screws. And add a second coat, skim coat. Okay, that's all. That was the last step. Yeah, that's fantastic. Check how many views the post past 10 videos it's got. I saw it, man. I saw that line of 1,000, 1,200, 1.4K. Mike's doing set one right now. Okay. Guys, is anybody else willing to jump in with Mike on these? Are you doing 10s, 10 by 10? Kurt says he'll do more push-ups. And guys, I'm leaving the link to Kurt's video right there. Mike on 30 push-ups so far. Well, let's get some in. Let's get some in. Supportive energy. All right. D&D says I'll do some more as well. Nice. You guys are doing amazing things this morning. Love to see it. Oh, the sprinklers were on. Good morning. All right. Well, let's get some more in. Let's get some more in. Oh yeah. Push-ups. Doing down in the DMs. Excellent. Okay. Kurt's at 20. Seven, 8, 9, 10, Nice. Yep, going down in the DMs for sure. Nice work. Hey, we hit 15 on the 15 on the thumbs up. Appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that. Mike says like the video. D&D's at 10. All right. I got 10. Kurt is at 30. You guys are savages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mike says, honestly thought I was late to doing push-ups, so I did 35 my first set, but I'm glad I did, and I feel a little better. Yeah, sometimes it's just that's the discipline. Like the motivation sometimes is a little but the discipline is like, nope, we're gonna get this done. So love that you're doing that. I wonder. Oh, there's my Bosa ball. All right. All right. Definitely feeling this. Definitely feeling this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yay. Nice work. Nice work, everyone. I did Bosu ball push-ups yesterday. D&D says, me too. I thought I was late. I did 25 pre-stream. But that's the best part. Kurt, nice job at 40. That's the best part, Mike and D, that you guys just figured, okay, well, I'm not gonna catch it, but I'm still gonna do something. That's that turn. That's that turn where it's like, okay, I'm not gonna make it to the live, but I'm still gonna do it anyway. That's a beautiful thing to hear, man. I love that. I absolutely love that. I'm on 4. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo. Kurt's at 120 total today. I'm at 140 for my total today. So we're going to keep it going. We got 19 likes. Can we get one more? Can we get to 20 today? Chair, thank you so much. Hey, we're on day 109 of doing 100 push-ups. And so you're welcome to join the channel, subscribe, hit the like. We do this every morning, 5:15 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And so we'd love to have you. We got a lot of good people from all over the world, all different ages. Just a really good environment to chat in and enjoy a few push-ups while we're at it. Mike says discipline creates a mental schedule in a sense. Yeah, it does. It does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo. 50. 50. Kurt, do you see 20 likes? I see 19, but it could be off. And Mike, absolutely. Discipline creates a mental schedule. That's why we get up and go to work. So, when we just know inherently there's something in us that says, I got to get up and do something. We could do the same thing with our workouts. We have that same energy when it comes to that. Absolutely. All right. I'm at the. I've just hit the 150 mark. We're gonna get to 2. Got 5 more sets of 10. Kurt says he sees 20. I will take it. Team goals. Kurt is at 140 now. Nice job. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Keep going. Nice job. Mike did another 30 wide. Find to spread the chest. So I'm starting to do wides more. Nice. 65. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Loving it. D&D says, I got Discord if you want to connect. How does that work? I know you guys were talking about it last night. And I'll still have to get Aoife to help me set up a Discord. I'm not sure if she knows how, but I'll have to connect with you guys to get that going. What a pack! What an amazing pack. Chair, are you still here? Where are you coming to us from, Chair? Yep, I see the official 20 likes now. It's fantastic. Fantastic. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 170. 150. Kurt's stopping at 150. Good job, man. Good job. I'm going to get to that 200. Mike says, never use Discord. I always hear about it on Predator Takedown streams. What's all Discord, like Facebook or something? I think it's just like a chat. Like you can create a chat room. Kyle says, oh, Chair is another account I used to like the stream. Dope! That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. Man, thank you. The subscriptions from Kyle and Chair, that's awesome. Hey, if you guys have multiple channels, we will take those multiple likes and subscriptions. And if there's content on those channels, Kyle, let me know. Let me know. That is love. Very appreciated. Good job. Yeah, great idea. D&D says bad people can use it, but it's not bad. Oh. I wonder if I can just create... I wish there was a way to privately do stuff on here. I don't know. That would have to do... I think that's where you have to create like a members only portion, but then you guys have to pay for that stuff. Mike says, I have 7 channels. Might try it. For sure. Oh, 7 accounts, not channels. Got it. Got 2 more sets. Kurt says, I'm such a sleeper build, I don't really like being one. Man, I'd rather be more capable than look like I'm capable. So, as long like you can run, you're doing all these amazing things. Mike says 19 likes. At some point, it was at 20. I did see 20, but now I don't see the 20, so I'm not sure what happened. Yeah, Kurt, just be functional, be capable, man. That looks way more impressive than the guy who can just stand there and not do anything because he's muscular. All right, there's the 20. D&D says, I mean, Kurt progress will come, but pumping out 150 push-ups is crazy work. Yeah, and keep in mind, Kurt is running. He's a 800-meter runner. That's a furnace of calorie burning. Plus, you guys are still young. That's still just that in itself. You guys are just burning up a lot by being moderately active. So, in time, but take the time to get strong now. So by the time your body starts to put on its own natural weight, then you're going to be crazy. You're going to be crazy strong. But don't rush yourself. Just enjoy this whole process. Go through it because you'll appreciate later when when you are built up and saying that's your story. That's your story. Hey, I was a sleeper build. I didn't like it, so I worked on it. Keep going, but yeah, let these things be your origin story. Let that be what is your starting point. D&D says, I mean, Kurt progress will come, pumping out. Yeah, yeah, 800 meters. That's not an easy run. That's not an easy run at all. Let me get to this last bit here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. I got one more after that. Yes, Kyle. Kurt is an 800-meter runner. 800-meter race is fun. I'm with Kyle. It's more impressive than fun. I've had to run 2 laps before, not even competitively. Yeah, can't imagine the lactic acid buildup. My time is at 2:12. I'm going to get it down to 2:05 next spring. At 90 now. Mike, I'm at 90 as well. I will do those last 10 when you're ready. Get these last 10 when you are ready. Fitness Boys 2. What's going on? What is going on? Hey, welcome to the channel. We're doing, this is my let me start over. Today is day 109 of doing 100 push-ups. We'll do 10 sets of 10. But when people join in a little bit later, I'll go back with some of the people in the chat, like Mike. He just did 100, so I'm on my last 10. So we are glad to have you. You're welcome to join the channel. We will, in return, support yours as well. If you have content, we got a lot of good people. Appreciate that, Fitness Boys. Thank you. Where are you coming to us from? What part of the world? All right. That marks 200 for the day. Hey, Canada, nice. Yeah, I'll definitely sub you back. We appreciate our brothers to the north, for sure. We got another guy from Canada that jumps in every once in a while, Handstand Man. Not sure what part of Canada he's in, but we appreciate it. We appreciate it indeed. Make with Mike says new subscriber, yeah. And Kurt is willing to do 10 push-ups because you subscribed. So here at the channel, we will do 10 push-ups for new subscriptions. So let me knock out another 10 real quick. This is how we do. We're gonna earn our subscriptions. Yo, nice. John's back. John, uh, Just when you thought he was out doing something else, John pops back in 20 for the new sub. Mike did 110. John says I will hurt for you. Fitness boys, we got some amazing people in this chat, man. So I really hope you're able to jump back in. A lot of people will definitely go and check out your content and be able to see you, whatever it is that you're producing, whether it's lives, videos, stuff like that. We're just trying to build a good community. Kyle says, I'll need to leave, but I can come back later. Hey, man, take care of what you need to take care of. And maybe we'll be able to do something again tonight and see how we all feel. Maybe we'll just get back together and do some chit chatting. But enjoy your day. Be safe out there. And yeah, we'll see you. We'll see you soon. Kurt says salute. That was super cool of Kyle to do the bring in the other channel. That was super cool. But that's that love and support. So we got it, guys. Do you realize we're at 21 likes? How cool is that? We're climbing the ladder. Climbing the ladder one at a time. But this is a great place to be. Great day, and following on the heels of last night's live and things like that. Oh, Kurt says 22. I'll take that. Maybe my phone is lagging. Maybe I'm not seeing the updates in real time. But we got 15 people in the chat, guys. If you are new to the channel, welcome. And this is day 109 of 100 push-ups. We got a bunch of amazing people in the channel. In the chats every day, we go 5:15 a.m. And so you're welcome to join and just watch or whatever it is. Participate, any of that good stuff. And because John did 20 for that new subscription, I owe 10 more. I owe 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Loving it. Kurt says 1 push-up for every like. Man, that's about what it's coming down to. D&D says, bet, I got you. And John says, I'm listening in, wrenching on a bearing race. Nice. Well, we have knocked it down. Kurt says, I want to do push-ups like the live, everyone. Kurt is hungry. Different kind of hunger. It's not just always about food. It's that burning inside to want to do better, do more. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. And I am full. I am full for sure. But I'm on the same thing with John where we're locked in. And Kurt, I know you're locked in. D&D, I know you're locked in. Kyle's locked in. We've got a lot of people that are just crushing it. Jennifer, Spencer, Lindsay, Bella when she hops in. I don't know what happened to Jacob, but that's okay. He's still out there. He's still one of us. So when he comes back around, we'll be able to see what he's been up to. X down in South Asia. And we got some new folks in Canada. Hopefully David from Houston dropped a sub as well, and we'll be back because we've had a lot of good people just dropping through. It's really cool to have. Can't wait to hear back from Joy. Some of you know her as Helvey. She's in Namibia and doing she's at a village doing a festival of some sort. So I can't wait to hear what she's got going on. Your goal for this year for YouTube is 1,000 subscriptions. Man, I think you're gonna hit that relatively soon. I don't know how many subscribers you have right now, but with the content that you're putting out, fishing outdoors, things like that. And it's almost like an ASMR feel because you're not talking, we're just hearing the water, we're just hearing, the sounds of nature, things like that. So you could almost label it as an ASMR video as well, and that's a huge community as well. So if you go to when you go to your settings and you put in all those tags and things like that, I would put in ASMR or at least put it into your videos when you do that. Especially if you don't put music. If it's just your videos where you are just fishing, there's no music, no sound over it. It's just the sound of the water and all that. ASMR. Look up ASMR because it's a very specific niche of YouTube, but it's about the sounds. It's about pleasing sounds. So you'll see ASMR barber videos where people are just cutting hair and they I love the sound of clippers, the scissors. You'll hear ASMR videos. People will just do food where you'll hear like the crunching because there's certain sounds that trigger like a certain response with us. And so people are making videos based off of that. You'll see people just taking their microphone and they'll just do like bubble wrap in front of it and just like crinkly crunching sounds and stuff. People love it. It's a huge community. I did on my other channel. I did a ASMR video when I was trimming my hair, and I had the clippers, the sound of the scissors, just the sound of kind of doing the beard and stuff like that. So you have that with the sound of the water, the sound of walking through grass and twigs and things like that, the sound of nature. That's a great ASMR that I think you'd probably get some watchers as well, just regarding that area, because it's very relaxing what you have going on. And if you were just to do one of you posting just standing in that water, just and not even walking around, just be in the water, just let the water go by, just yeah, just keep doing what you're doing, man. ASMR, autonomous sensory meridian response. Mr. Burns getting a workout in. Good. Are you gonna go check him out? That's awesome. Love to see that he's getting his stuff in. Love to see it. Yeah, man, for sure. For sure. You've spent a good amount of time with us and very appreciative of that. Upload some videos. Yeah. D&D says, yeah, Burns is on it. And as well, we know what he's capable of. We know that he likes to stay fit, active, and he'll do other stuff as well. Where he'll do live. He's tried to go live from his hot yoga classes, but I think sometimes the connection cuts out. So for that, hopefully, maybe he'll just start recording it as a video and then just dropping it as a video instead of a live. Sometimes it's tough to do lives in particular places. So that's just a thought. Someone like the live stream. I want to do a push up. I think we've come to an amazing spot when it comes to this, and can't say how much I appreciate all you guys doing this, sticking around. Not sure where Mike is at. If Mike, because Mike and John, I know they've got stuff that they got to be doing. Same thing with Spencer and Lindsay, Mr. Nathaniel. They all jumped off, so um, I'm just grateful that we have such a strong community. Uh, really, you said that last time. To which part? Is that to me or to D&D? Oh, got it. Is D&D coming through with another like? Is that what's going on? D&D said no. I like the stream last time. I meant old do it. I would do it too. All right. Well, we are fastly approaching. What are we on? Like we at, we coming up to 8:04. We're creeping up on like, yeah, 3 hours. Kurt, go enjoy Mr. Burns live. We will see you soon. Have an amazing day. We'll look for those videos to drop and keep putting out that good content. Remember the ASMR. Remember to try to use that ASMR if you can, that tag. And I would study it, check it out, and see if you feel like it fits. For sure. All right, man. Have a great day. D&D, you gonna go check out Mr. Burns as well? I know he's gonna have some extra stuff. We're still just knocking out push-ups as people come in, but that is okay as well. Share the wealth, share the love. You got a lot to give, and I know Mr. Burns would appreciate that. I got a bee somewhere behind me. I can hear it. All right, man. Be well. Be well. John and Mike, appreciate you guys being in and hanging in this entire time. John, I know you're probably listening, but it is time to eat. So hopefully you are able to go and get some food as well. Hey, we got to 22. We got to 22 just as Kurt left, but that's okay. This is one of those chats for the ages, but I do believe that this is just a starting point. It's a tipping point to show that the channel's growing. We've got more longevity. We've got more people. I think the algorithm's getting out there more, and it's helping other people. So that's the goal. That is the absolute goal. I'm gonna look at what our time is total here. Last night it was a long one as well. Yeah, where are we at? We're at 251. 251. So I think we got it. I think we accomplished what we came for. We actually did 200 push-ups and got some other good stuff going. So guys, have an amazing day. Subscriptions to the channel are free. So like I like to say, Togo, take one, give one. If you have friends that you would recommend a good movie to, a good restaurant, or a new kind of food or snack, a drink, a new pair of shoes, a new song, any of those things, if you got people that you would recommend things to that you liked, kind of throw the channel in as well. Oh, by the way, yeah, I was on YouTube and there's this channel that I like. Doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt to throw it out there. And if they like it, then that would be awesome too. Not all of our friends are fitness minded and things like that, but sometimes they just might like the content or they just might want to support other people doing it. So that's where I'm at with that. But shout out to Mike because Mike has been posting these lives in his social media, and that's a super huge sort of effort to make for somebody else's channel. So that's why I always push that you guys um, put this out there and support. Kurt says you might delete the video. It's only gotten 300 views in 30 minutes. Don't delete videos. Don't delete videos because you never know when it might pop later. I would say don't delete videos. Even if they get low likes now, you just never know. And I'll tell you a story. I have a video of me doing push ups. And that video was on YouTube for about 10 years and only had maybe like a couple hundred views. And then out of nowhere, it jumped up and it's at like 41,000 now. What's up, Lemon Lime? So I say that to say, don't delete because you just never know. Yeah, and 300 views is still 300 views towards your total watch time. If you start deleting videos, YouTube takes it as that it doesn't count anymore towards your total views, towards your subscription building and all that. So leave things up. Lemon, how you doing? How are you today? Yeah, and the crazy part was the video that I'm talking about was so simple that all that it took was one guy to talk about that my form was bad. And then all of these people jumped in and there was a bunch of views. I couldn't believe how much it jumped up when it came to that. I'm going to try to find it real quick and drop it in the link so you can kind of see what I'm talking about because it was just like, oh, that's an interesting angle. And that's where attention can be good attention, it can be bad attention, but nevertheless, we're just getting in, our stuff. So don't worry about the numbers. It's almost like fishing. If a fish isn't biting on your line and you have multiple lines, I would say leave it in, right? Um, that way, if a fish does come to bite it later. So you always want to just be prepared that hey, you put it out there, and if you trust your content, then go with it. Definitely go with it. Man, I have so many videos of push-ups. Um, I'm just trying to find this one, and then I'm gonna jump out and get out of you guys' hair. Got to do a push-up. Okay. We can do the push-up. So I'm gonna drop this one. You did 5. I don't know. Does that link, is that a live link for you guys? And those were just explosive push-ups I did in slow-mo. But I'm still trying to find the one. No, it's not. Dang it. Can't copy it either. Man, that's crazy. I don't know why they do that, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. Right now it's at 43,478 views. And it was posted in 2012. But when I tell you in the last like 3 years, it just blew up. It was kind of wild. So that's why I say don't delete anything because you never know what's gonna go crazy. It has 544 likes, 20 dislikes. But here's the thing about likes and dislikes is it's all engagement with your channel. If somebody thumbs down, it doesn't matter. It's still the same as a thumbs up. Can I put the yeah? As a matter of fact, let me do that now. I think I can drop that now. Whoops. Shareable link. Yeah, I have to do it after the video ends, but I got you. For sure, for sure. I will drop that in. I'll drop the two of them in. One is like the explosive push-ups, and the other is just the video I'm talking about. And you can go through the comments too. You can see like the back and forth. And if you're gonna put stuff out there, just learn to have a thick skin, or just disable your comments so that you don't have to deal with it. I don't mind, so it's all good. Yeah, it's I don't know if it. Let me see if it had a specific name. Push-ups dash 25 reps. Yeah, November 18th, 2012. Yeah, and I will, even after the video's over, I will throw it in. And I've been doing a lot of posting just like the pictures, and I'll put links to videos that are associated with the pictures. So it's just another way to get you guys content that you can check out if you're interested in it. I did one yesterday with a friend of mine, Lisa. We did some boxing rounds. It's an old video, but it just shows the work that I had done with some good people. That was 3 days before you were born. That's what's up. That's cool. That's about having the young athletes, but that's why we're here, right? All ages and stages, everybody connecting. So I'm grateful that you guys are here. Definitely grateful. That's fantastic. Okay. Kurt says 12. Yeah, D&D's 12. I would have never known. I thought he was older. Speaks very maturely. Jacob, where have you been, sir? We were talking about you earlier, and we got D&D in the house. We got Kurt in the house, so we got yet another young athlete coming in. Jacob, how's your summer been? No, that's okay, man. Are you still doing content on your channel? How's that been going for you? Nice. Nice. Hey, Kurt has his channel up too. I'm not sure if you guys subscribe to each other, but Kurt's doing really well. And then we got D&D player. So we had a good chat with some younger athletes too in other countries. We had X, and we had Kyle in Brazil. X is in South Asia. So good to see you, man. Good to see you. Glad you're able to jump in. Only 14. Well, you guys all have a very mature way about yourselves. And so that's a cool thing to see, is to see you guys are well spoken, well mannered, and that's awesome. I'm back for a bit. I think you can call me Roach. All right, we'll go with Roach. And Roach, actually, everybody calls me Spider, so you're more than welcome to call me that. Roach, Jacob is in the chat. Jacob has been with us for a while. He was gone for a while, but he's back. He plays baseball. He's doing push-ups for a while. Yeah, let's go. X tuning in. Fantastic. Yes, we got this thing going. We are still cooking, guys. We've gone over 3 hours. This is longer than last night. D and D. D&D is one of the subscribers. X new subscribers. You've been gone, man. Like, we've had a lot of people jumping in. Yeah, new subscribers, young athletes, all from different parts of the world. Yeah, we got some good stuff going on. So the stuff you helped build early on, we are we're still building on. We appreciate everything you've done early on. Sorry for what? 412 views now. Is that on the one that you dropped? There you go. No, man, no worries. You're always here in conversation. We'll talk about, just wondering, where you're at, if everything's okay. Same thing with Bella. So you got no sweat, man. Kurt, nice job. And there you go. Things in those first 30 minutes, you got to kind of give it time. D&D says things happen. We are glad you're here. Absolutely. Yesterday you had 930 minutes. That's nice when you get that one where it pops, makes you kind of like, okay, cool, and then you can study that formula, see what happens. Like, look at the time that you posted it. What did you post? Did it have music, or did it have like? There's so many things that you can kind of dial in to see what works best. And I'm sure your subscriptions are growing as well. So just stay consistent. Keep posting on a regular basis. Stay consistent. Absolutely, Jacob. Absolutely. Jacob, have you been on the push ups? Or are you just kind of taking it easy for the summer? 18 votes. Did you vote? Heck yeah, Kurt. Mean ones too. We get you got 18 likes on your video. Is that what it is? All right, Jacob. Hey man, no worries. I'm glad you were able to drop in. You have an amazing day. Kurt, that was I dropped that like. So I'm glad at least that it's counting, it's showing. I'm not doing work quite yet. I got a couple few hours, so what I do need to do is shower. Gonna grab a shake and get myself a nap before I go in, and then I'm gonna try to ramp this back up tonight. But my work schedule, it depends. It always depends on when I'm able to get out. So sometimes it's a little bit later, but we'll give it a shot and see how it works, and see if we can knock out another 100 or something, or do something. May not be as crazy as last night, but we'll still have some fun with it. So I'm gonna leave it at that because we have jumped past the 3 hour mark. That's fantastic. I appreciate you guys hanging with me. Kurt, appreciate you hanging with me because I know you wanted to check out Mr. Burns as well. X, I appreciate it. And I might just hop in just to see how you guys are doing. We may not even do like the workout. Maybe I'll just hop in and just do some chatting and see how people are doing. I'm all for that as well because the connection is good to have beyond just the exercise. And if we happen to get in some push-ups, then that's okay. But I appreciate your empathy and your understanding. And I appreciate you guys looking out for me with the sleep and everything else. So I will do that. I'm gonna hop off now and give you guys your day to go enjoy. X, go enjoy your evening. I think you said the day was coming towards a close. Kurt, oh nice D&D sub to Kurt. Awesome. And guys, keep supporting each other. Keep supporting each other outside of this channel. Kurt, watch that video grow, but don't fixate on it. Just let it grow naturally. It's kind of like growing a plant or something. You don't just like stare at it and hope it waiting for it to grow. It'll grow, it'll do what it does. But don't delete them because you're putting out good content. He subbed the wrong channel at first. Yeah, Kurt, there's a few others that are like Kurt's Outdoors. I had to really look at yours. I had to find it before I subscribed. So I will also go on Instagram and check out the video you sent me of the running. That's highly appreciated. And if it's something that can be shared with everybody else, let me know. If it's something you don't want me to share, let me know so I can respect what you guys are doing. John sent me a picture of an eagle out on his farm. So I will post that as well for you guys to be able to see. Okay, it can be shared. Okay, perfect. I will do that then. Like we like to say, guys, I hope this finds everybody on your journey of health and fitness, and we will see you guys very soon. Um, and always take one, give one. Subscriptions are free, so pass it on to your people. HWPO, hard work pays off, and that is Impact Athletics Association. And you guys are helping build it. So I appreciate it. We'll see you soon.